on the left side.
This is a screen pass. Now watch this block.
That was it.
I think the head was in front, and that makes it a clean block. If the head was behind, it would have been a clip.
So the Rams just did
It was a
move it.
legitimate screen to the fullback.
3rd and 6 from the 27, and the crowd asking the Browns to hold the Rams, and Hayden going to put it up again. And he throws to Billy Waddy, and Waddy stacked up by 3 Browns, but he appears to have his first down.
And once again, Hayden has all the time in the world, and that's going to be a major factor in this ball game.
It looks almost as if the Browns secondary is so angry over the time that Hayden has that when a Ram receiver catches the ball, they belt him just about as hard as they can.
Yes, I think they're very frustrated because that is absolutely too much time to allow a passer to have.
It's as if they're saying to the coach, what are you going to do when he has that much time?
But if they tee off, there's McCutcheon looking you straight in the face. So what do you do?
1st and 10 on the Ram 36. And here comes McCutcheon behind Capoletti. Charlie Hall wrapped him up for Cleveland. And again, a high stand-up tackle.
A lot of high action on a cold day, man.
Better write that in the book. High action on a cold day.
They don't want to get on the ground too often.
By the way, the ground, although it is cold here, the ground is in reasonably good shape, at least for the first half.
The purchase is good, you can tell. They're not really slipping.
They're worrying, however, about freezing over in the second half. It is 2nd and 8 from the 38. Play action fake and a hand to Terry Nelson, the tight end on a reverse. And he is stacked up by Ambrose and Iron. So the Rams try a little razzle-dazzle to tight end Terry Nelson.
Body tackle by Joe Jones, number 64.
Well, Nelson almost got caught behind the line, but being a big guy who's fairly flexible, I might use that word, he got by. But I noticed he didn't lean that body, you know, upon contact down the field like he usually does, and that might be attributed to the weather also. And I hate to keep talking about it, but once again, weather is a factor. A lot of these players aren't as courageous as a lot of you viewers might think.
3rd and 3 from the 43. Jackson left, Waddy right. Hayden with time finally unloads deep, and it is picked off. And the Browns will get a return to the 38-yard line. It is Ron Bolden, a 6-year man out of Norfolk State, who picked it off.
And if you'll notice that time, Hayden didn't have quite as much time. There was a little pressure on him that time, and that was very key.
Ten years ago, no one knew me. I was part of the famous no-name defense. Then we built our reputation by being fast. Now, I don't want to lose that. I drink light beer from Miller because it doesn't fill me up, has a third less calories than a regular beer, and it tastes great. Now everyone knows me.
Hey, I know you. You're,
Nick Bonacani.
No, that's not it.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
When you're looking for tires that put teeth in winter driving, drop in on the Snowbiters at Firestone. Look at them, 2 sets of deep biting teeth that really gobble up snow, but they don't take a bite out of you. Right now, a polyester cord Snowbiter is just $20 plus federal excise tax, and you can charge them. For quiet running, long mileage, and plenty of traction, Firestone Town and Country Snowbiters.
Don't forget the final 2 rounds of the Mixed Team Championship will be televised from Largo, Florida next Saturday and Sunday, December 3rd and 4th, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And what names? Defending champion Chi-Chi Rodriguez and Joanne Washam, Lenny Watkins along with Laura Baugh, Jerry Pade and Hollis Stacy. Tom Weiskopf will play with Jan Stevenson along with Lee Trevino and Carol Mann. That's going to be a great weekend of golf. But right now, football, 1st and 10 Browns on their own 37, thanks to the interception by Ron Bolton. Hayes looked right. Now he's going to run, and Cody Jones hit him and he tried to back off and fell down.
He didn't know if he wanted to run or if he wanted to stay. You know, once again, the confusion is really showing. At that particular time, in my opinion, Doctor should have just taken off. Should have gotten all of the yardage that he could have gotten on that particular play.
David May, by the way, was not drafted in 1974. There were 18 quarterbacks picked that year, and interestingly enough, there are only 2 of them left. Kim McQuilkin, backup quarterback Atlanta, Danny White, backup at Dallas.
Good information, Vince.
Hey, Jimmy, yeah. 2nd and 9 from the 38. And May's finally thrown down the middle. And was it caught? It was by Paul Warfield.
Paul Warfield.
What a name.
One of the all-time greats. The Rams don't like it, but it was a clean catch.
Paul Warfield, with that catch, moves the Browns into Ram territory. One of the all-time great pass receivers. We'll take another look at it. Number 42.
Yes, sir. Used to have the best moves in football.
Boy, he shoestringed it all right.
What a catch. Oh, buddy of mine. You know, he played when I played.
Oh, that's right. This is 14th year.
Oh, not so old after all.
No, indeed. 1st and 10 from the Ram 47. And Warfield in a slot right. Fumble. May goes down. And I believe the Rams recovered. They did. So David May fumbling the handoff. And the Browns are sputtering, and the Rams are leading with 10 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the second quarter. Los Angeles 6, Browns nothing.
The best-selling American-made small car versus Japan's best sellers.
Hello, I'm Jackie Stewart at Indianapolis, where the best-selling Japanese cars competed head-to-head against the best-selling small car made in America, Ford Pinto. In 2 driving tests certified by the United States Auto Club, which car performed best? Let's find out. In the truck passing test, a 78 Ford Pinto moved out and passed, quicker than a Datsun B210. Passed quicker than Toyota Corolla. Passed quicker than Honda Civic. In the highway entrance test, which car accelerated to the highway speed first? Pinto. Faster than Datsun. Faster than Toyota. Faster than Honda. And 78 Pintos now have added features and are sticker priced lower than last year. Check out the complete line of Ford Pintos yourself at your local Ford dealers. Another better idea from Ford.
Everybody is dead. Robert Redford. Everyone he trusts will try to kill him in 3 Days of the Condor on the CBS Sunday Night Movies at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Next Sunday, the NFL on CBS. These regional games: Chicago, Tampa Bay, St. Louis, New York Giants, Washington, Buffalo, Detroit, Green Bay, Philadelphia, Dallas, San Francisco, Minnesota. Coming up next Sunday on CBS, and snow is coming here in Cleveland as the Rams take over 1st and 10 on their own 47, and they're talking about 3 to 5 inches when it comes. Waddy is right, Jackson left. McCutcheon.
Good hole, good hole.
A frustrated David May standing on the sideline watching.
Yes, I'd like to make a point about that. You know, when a new player comes in the first game, he doesn't really know what he's doing, so he does things, and sometimes he plays a fantastic game. But then he has a week or so to think about it, and the newspapers are writing about him, the pressure mounts, and then that is the test for that new player.
And then they suddenly say to him, and by the way, this is a must game.
A must game, yes. Now, what do you do about that? Unfortunate for the Browns, but that's the way it is.
2nd and 7 from midfield. And Hayden, who was intercepted last, gets it off, juggled, and was it caught or dropped by Terry Nelson? I think they're going to give it a catch.
It was caught.
Great catch by Terry Nelson. By the way, we take another look at it.
Good pressure from the Browns. Very good pressure. Hayden did well to get that off. I guess the throw was a little high. It was bobbled for a second and finally pulled in as Nelson was falling.
A big reception. It is 3rd down and 2. The ball on the Cleveland 44.
Could be McCutcheon.
Cullen Bryant on a wing. And here's Cappelletti. And he would appear to have the first down before they drive him back.
Ambrose and
Cappy is very good at that. He can get those two for you.
a first down for the Rams.
A note on Pat Hayden.